Welcome to the weekly roundup. It's Division 1 time, brought to you from the Portland Hotel. I'm Wayne Knowles with the one and only, the great man, Darcy Evans.
Knowlesy, how are you?
Good, mate. You?
Not bad, not bad.
You alright tonight, mate?
Yeah, good. It's been a good night.
I was just a bit worried, mate. You look a bit... You're not sore? You're moving a bit ginger.
Oh, it's sad.
Hey? I ain't got the old dad jokes going on. I've had the kids at home.
No, that's right.
They've been...
They come out with it. No, my daughters hate the dad jokes.
Yeah.
I like mine, they're hilarious.
It's like my 6-year-old said to me the other day, driving to school, she goes, Dad, why don't they play poker in the jungle? There's too many cheaters. I said Ashford.
Ah, dear.
Oh, she's a ripper.
That's a Walker joke, you know, Texas Walker on.
Yeah, I know. She's a ripper.
That's very clever, though.
She's a ripper, my little girl. She's a bit, you should ask her about Luke Thompson. She wanted to be in, because we're tied up with the Eagles. Yes. She said she wanted to be the mascot for the day. And I said, okay. So I said, I'll introduce you to Luke. Because Luke Thompson and myself, we had a bit of a chat about it. And she goes, hang on, just show me a photo about Luke. And I got the phone out and brought up the players and Luke Thompson. She goes, not too sure about him. Poor Tomo, he cops it.
He's a good looking strapping lad.
He's a great lad.
Yeah, great bloke too.
Anyway, let's get on to Division 1.
Weird game this one,
very low scoring, but probably the weather, I'd say, and the big sparse open deck of Audi Arena. But it was Prince Alfred OC Collegiate 5-5 defeating Rostrevor 4-9 33. Mousie's boys got up and got the chocolates, mate.
We look at the 5-3 33. They only kicked 2 points after 3/4 time.
Yep.
Rostrevor 3/4 on 2-5, kicked 2-4
yep.
in the last quarter. So they had all their chances, no doubt. Rostrevor. The wind was probably going down that the northern end.
Northern end, yeah.
And obviously just missed kicks and didn't quite get there. So by 2 points, a gut wrenching there for Rostrevor it was.
So for Prince Alfred, we had Clark with 2, Bartlett, Siebels and McNamara all kicking singles, with Collison, Jolly, Perriman, Latchford, Dalwood and Clark in the best. And for Rocks, mate.
Yeah, we've got Bacanello with 2,
yep.
Butterworth and Fantasia, the other individuals, so they've been around for Rostrevor for years and years.
Yes.
There's just a nailing couple of goals there.
Yep.
With O'Malley, Mead, McCullum, Nelligan, Jordan and Manuel. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they've got 7 there. That's okay. You can put as many you like, I suppose. But
yep.
Anyway, good win there. The PAC, well, the solitary 2 points. My old score, I can say, you've got yours St Paul's, I've got the PAC.
Yeah, the PAC.
And I played at Flinders Park, but that's okay.
Anyway, next game moving on, and things haven't got any better for Adelaide Uni. The wheels have fallen off a little bit there. It's Goodwood Saints, 9-13-67, defeating Adelaide Uni 2-5-17. For Goodwood Saints, we had Scara and Barry both kicking 3, with 3 other blokes kicking singles, with Duncan, Burgess, Scara, Barry and Dempsey in the best, mate. And for the Blacks.
Yeah, just the 2 goal scorers, 2-5, so not a dirty day there for Adelaide University, with Langridge and Willis, and best players are Adams, Parker, Pfeiffer, Oaf, is it Oafy or Oaf?
Oaf, yep.
And Noski and Cunningham in amongst the best players.
So the wheels are just falling off a little bit there for the Blacks, I think, but let's hope they can...
I totally agree, absolutely. Yep. So
the Div 1 competition's always a better competition when Adelaide University are up and about. So
it certainly is.
And the next game out at Shark Park, out at Henley Memorial Oval, it was Henley 9-14-68, defeating Port District 6-10-46. So District go and beat Rocks a few weeks ago, but just can't back it up next couple. So for Henley we had Ebert with 2, Liam with 2, Smith with 2, Hicks, Lodge and Enright all kicking singles, with Enright, Smith, Lean, Geddes, Jessen and Gray in the best for the Sharks. For the Districts, mate. Yeah,
we've got Drogamullah with 2, Tiller, Batty, Williams and Shepherd in amongst the individuals there, with Corcoran, Tiller, Heffernan, Hales, North East and Gaffney in amongst the best players.
North East, is that any relation to Paul?
It is.
Paul's lad?
Will North East.
Will North East, is that Paul's lad? Yep.
Paul North East lad, there you go. Yep. He's black and white again.
Yeah,
so.
he's got his finger on the pulse out here in the peninsula, the producer here, when he hasn't got his finger swiping left or right on Tinder. Next game, up at Max Amber Sportsfield, Modbury really struggling. John Payner's boys. It was Athelstone 12-8-80, defeating Modbury 5-6-36.
Yeah, exactly.
Div 2's really looking for Modbury.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
they're like really seeing that with any club, but haven't been able to...
Straight up, straight down. So Elliott with 3, Sheedy with 2, heap of other blokes kicking singles, with Sheedy best, Cluse, Swift, Westover, Jakey Westover, and Randa in the best for the Raggies, mate. And for Modbury?
Yeah, McNaught with 2 to individuals to 3 other players with Fogden, Kipara, Richards, Holland, and Davey in amongst the best players from Modbury.
So
long year for Modbury for the second half of the year, I think.
It is a long year for Modbury for the second half of the year. And the team that everyone seemed to just seem to let them ride them off a little bit. Malcolm's boys, the Falcons, and they just continue to pull the trump card when they need to. There's Payneham NU Union, 9 goals 12-66, defeating Tree Gully 4 goals 8-32 at PERTARINGA. Always tough. Always tough.
Cars around the ground and beeping the horns and
smelling that barbecue.
The past players they have there every week, it's just a packed ground.
Yep, and the Falcons just come up with the goods. So for Payneham we had Liam Davis with 3. I can't say his name. Legio with 2. A heap of other blokes kicking singles with Legio, Ocello, Haynes, Davis, and Lowe in the best for the Falcons, mate. And for the Gullies?
Yeah, for Gullies was Menzel with 2, with Bilby and Triggerman, the other individual goal scorers with Mashotta.
Yep.
McKay, Hallandale, Dow, and Huggett in amongst the best players. So big win there to Payneham.
Big win for Payneham.
On the move.
Tree Gully, you can put it down to weather, you can put it down to whatever you really want, but I have no doubt that they will be bouncing back. Quick look at the ladder.
Yep. So we've got Rostrevor on top, just the 2 losses.
Yep.
Closely, Tree Gully now, they had the draw, that puts them out a bit, just the 2 losses as well, so that loss last week didn't help their cause. Goodwood Saints there, climbing up slowly as well, there with the 5 wins and 3, with a draw. And Payneham NU Union, who beat second side Tree Gully, and Henley make up the 5, or equal Adelaide University with Henley, so it's the 5th and 6th spot. With Port District's PAC, the good win there last week, just the 2 points over Athelstone and Modbury. So really, PAC got to lift their game, so Athelstone to avoid that 1 spot up for relegation at the moment.
Yeah, and
fair way to go, but just obviously it's starting to take a bit of movement now.
And I noticed that no Heath Kemain in Rostrevor's side this week either. So after playing in the state side as well, and a big shout out to Craig Holm, did his knee in the state game as well, mate. Not always.
That's exactly why we were
just talking about that off camera. It's as sad as it is. State footy seems to be struggling. It's probably the word you could use. I know Kemain played in the state game, but not to back up the week after. You'd hate to hear people like that, and then Craig Holm does a knee, people getting injured in a state game. But
yeah, exactly. Now, they get paid no money for it, it's just a bit of pride they do play for, but
everyone loves to wear a state jumper though.
Absolutely, but I think those days are gone where you do want the weekend off, it's the only weekend you have for rest.
Yeah, but I'm a bit of an old...
No, we both are, but I think the young kids now, they just...
Times are changing, the producer says.
Totally agree.
He used to go out to bars and meet women, but these days he just does it on his phone. But looking at the goal scorers, Heath Kemain with 36, Troy Menzel with 30, Elliot from Athelstone with 26, Bartlett with 25, and Matty Gibson with 21 from Modbury. So moving on to this week's games. Port District taking on Tree Gully at Largs Reserve. This will be a real good game, I reckon.
2nd versus 7th. Port District, no slouch.
No slouch. They knocked off Rocks.
They did. I'm going to go at Port Districts at home. Why not?
So am I.
They had a bit of a loss last week.
So am I.
A bit off the boil at the moment. Port Districts for me.
Modbury taking on Henley up at Modbury Reserve.
I think it's going to be pretty ugly. At Modbury Reserve, of course, but I think Henley and Modbury are struggling big time, which you don't like to see when you come up from Div 2. Henley for me. Yeah,
Henley for me as well. Prince Alfred taking on Athelstone, Park 9.
So Athelstone 8th versus 9th, I think PAC, I think they're just, they're both sort of struggling.
You'd like to see Nathan Cracker turn one on, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
You'd like to see Crack turn one on, but...
not this week.
Not this week, you don't reckon?
No. PAC for me.
Yeah, well, he's playing at PAC.
Oh, sorry, what am I saying?
Yeah,
PAC for me.
PAC for me also. Adelaide Uni taking on Rostrevor. Uni Oval.
Adelaide Uni have to win this, but they're not going to against Rostrevor, I don't think. So I think Rostrevor for me.
Rostrevor to bounce back for me as well. Match of the round. Payneham taking on Goodwood Saints at Payneham Oval.
3rd versus 4th, they're both on the up from probably 5 or 6 weeks ago. Both struggled at the beginning, but they're slowly on the rise now. It's going to be at
it's at Payneham. You'd have to take the Falcons at home, wouldn't you?
Falcons at home, absolutely for me.
You'd have to take the Falcons at home in a very, very close one. All right, that's been Division 1. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy your footy all this week, and we'll see you all again soon.
See you later.